Welcome to our today's tutorial topic 75 tips on how to take care of yourself through pampering and indulging yourself in such a way that it brings out the best in you as well as in others. Plus 16 prerequisite mental emotional frames needed for self-care. For real value addition to this topic, please focus only on the content. Kindly ignore my lacunas in pronunciation, tone, expression, accent, grammar, my looks and even these videos background. If you need help on any specific topic or need coaching, mentoring, counseling to overcome the issues, the challenges, the problems you're facing in your personal, professional, business part of life, along with your relationship issues, kindly email me on the IDs given in either of my websites. Please like the videos which adds value to you. Kindly subscribe and share this message about coaching session and the videos with your near and dear ones. Now coming back to our topic, why, what and how of self-care. What is one thing which happens to be the most important thing in our life, which almost all of us ignore? Well, it is self-care and self-pampering in most empowering and meaningful ways. If we don't choose to take care of ourselves as priority, our growth, our success, our emotional, mental, physical well-being, our happiness, our relationship, our self-confidence and anything else that matters to us remains stagnated. In many people's life, self-care and self-pampering is the lowest priority or no priority at all, especially if they are the type 2 personality as in Enneagram. Then there are those people who feel guilty if they indulge in their self-care. They feel as if they're being selfish. And then there are few folks who actually wait for others to care for them and satisfy their needs. But will that happen? Very unlikely. If you're stressed often than being happy, get irritated frequently and are frustrated plus feel low emotionally on regular basis, the reason could be that your own emotional and other needs are not being met adequately enough. 19 prerequisite mental emotional frames and mindset we need to develop so that we can take care of ourselves in the most powerful and rejuvenating ways. Please understand and accept the following. First, self-care is not a one-time deal. It should happen every day till it becomes a natural habit. Self-care does not have to happen only after we are finished with all our chores and responsibilities. In fact, the days you are most occupied, you need self-care most. Self-care has to be your number one priority because when we are at our optimum emotionally, physically and mentally, only then we can add real meaningful values to ourselves as well as to others, especially those we care for and all those who are important to us. Self-care is our responsibility and nobody else's. The more we postpone our self-care, the more negative issues start manifesting in our life and we start feeling unfulfilled, uncared, unloved and overwhelmed. Self-care is not about whether or not you can afford it financially. Although there are many ways you can treat yourself if you have the financial liberty. In this video, we will be focusing more on non-financial ways to pamper ourselves. Self-care is also not about to hell with others and their needs. These people are the people who are closest to us and using the resources only on ourselves, putting others in difficult position by spurging all on us. Instead, it is about balancing your needs with those of others who are dependent on you. We work hard. Celebrating and having fun while relaxing time to time is just plain common sense. We deserve it and we need it. Life is always going to be full of stresses. Our resilience develops when we face the tough times, knowing and accepting that we are going through hard time and also having full faith that we are going to bounce back. But this happens only when we make self-care as our priority. Self-care is actually replenishing our inner resources and recharging our inner power. Although self-care is about doing what makes you feel good, understand that not everything that feels good is self-care. At times, many of us give in to the temptation for unhealthy coping mechanisms like drugs, alcohol, jumping into multiple sexual relationships, which feels good at the time, but they're highly harmful. The difference between unhealthy coping mechanism and self-care is that when practiced correctly, self-care has long-term benefit for our mind, our body, our emotions, our soul. Self-care is one of the most profound investment that we can make in our life. The time spent on self-care is never wasted, as it makes it up in the most important areas of our lives in the most powerful ways. Not having time for self-care is a big excuse that we give to ourselves. If you are a caregiver for others, then for yours, your self-care is most important and completely non-negotiable. You can only ignore at a loss. What self-care is not? An excuse to continually be unhealthy and to justify your poor habits. Spending excess money on yourself more than you have, say by spending through loans and credit card, etc. Being selfish in such a way that you take away others' entitlements and rights just to please your senses. Now, 75 tips on how to take care of yourself through pampering and indulging yourself in such a ways that brings out the best in you as well as in others. Ask yourself what you can do for your self-care that most people would not think of, plus which is very thrillingly satisfying to you, without costing much and without harming anyone. Stop doing things you dislike or hate. Don't do anything just because others are doing it. Find activities that you look forward to and love doing even at the end of a long tiring day. Experiment with different things, activities, routine that makes you feel come alive. Practice introspective self-inquiry by going within yourself deeply to understand how your stressful thoughts are creating havoc and to see your own irrational thinking. Start small. That is how you would ever manage to get into the habit of self-care. Identify and set healthy boundaries around you. When changing the situation is truly impossible at the current moment, create small comfort is highly important. Having fun is the key mantra for self-care. Forcing yourself to the gym when you are fatigued is not going to lighten you up. Instead, it may do more harm. Stick to the basics of what comes to your mind to relax. Over time, you'll find your own rhythm and routine. Self-care needs to be proactively planned. Actively look for opportunities to self-care. Create a no list and things that are non-negotiable. Then stick with it. Nap in the middle of the day for 15-20 minutes, always whenever possible. Promote a nutritious, healthy diet, sleep well, exercise, learn to breathe properly and meditate. Spend enough time with your loved ones. Do at least one relaxing activity every day and do at least one pleasurable activity every day. Find reasons to laugh heartily at least once in a day. Start a new hobby which not only makes you get out of a comfort zone but also is thrilling. Set yourself up for success by taking small steps and actions. Be flexible. Make it work for you. By taking care of ourselves, we create a space around us where we feel fulfilled, feel blissful and contented, feel nourished and cared for, and are able to nourish and care for those around us more effectively. Think about all the whys of what you're planning to do before starting a new self-care routine. Identify your ultimate why. Brainstorm ideas and write them down, which can make you feel indulged and pampered and good about yourself. Ensure consistency. Create a schedule and follow it, although be flexible to adapt with the unexpected. Practice saying no to things that make you feel bad about yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. Instead, benchmark your yesterday with your today. Stop being a perfectionist. Focus on excellence. Recognize and celebrate your success, wins, and strengths. Catch up with friends. Take a leisurely bath. Wear your best dress just on impulse. Watch a whodunit on YouTube. Read a book. Get yourself a massage by pressing and squeezing your pressure points, especially behind necks. Join a dance, yoga, music class that you have always wanted to join. Indulge in your impulsive taste buds too. Order a pizza. Open a bottle of red wine from a cellar. But this is only very occasionally. Cook your favorite dish. Walk somewhere you can be with nature without distraction. Outsource some of your chores. Go see a movie or a theater. Clear cutter. Get organized. Snuggle in bed with a good book. Have a picnic for one. Breathe deeply and consciously. Sleep naked. On weekdays and holidays, eat when you're hungry. Stop when you're satisfied. Sleep when you're tired. Wake up late. Few times, wake up early. Also, to enjoy the nature or just to simply sit in silence. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, sad, good, bad, and ugly, at all, without judging yourself. Keep your routine simple. Check your email and sit on your social media channels only as per schedule and not when you feel like it. Say no to social events that leaves you feeling drained. Play, cuddle with your pet. Visit a local library, read books and smell the old book smell. Do a household chore you have been putting off. Watch motivational videos. Find reasons to be grateful. Laze around a bit. Be in the sun. Get out of comfort zone. Get rid of toxic people. Ask for help when you're struggling. Reach out to others when they are suffering. Help the helpless without being asked. Plan a small holiday. Turn off your phone. Tell people you will be away and then do something new. Keep yourself hydrated. Drink enough water. Learn to handle your stress better. Identify and avoid triggers. Wear comfortable clothes. Play Sudoku or other mind games. Listen to music. Try other fitness activities like water aerobics under supervision. Dance as if no one is watching. Join a community sport team like softball or kickball. Unplug completely. Clean up your social media contacts. Keep only those whose values and posts resonates with you. Try something new just for fun.